great weekend. Hope everything is going well with everyone. Um, this is your boy Food Junkie. You know how I do it. I'm just gonna say what I want to say, and whoever gets offended gets offended. Whoever don't get offended get offended. Whoever watches. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this whole Sean Bradley, Ray Allen situation has spit off into some madness for me, or madness that I am witnessing, I should say. Because it's not really, I'm not involved in it. I don't have a dog in this fight one way or the other. Although I don't mess with people, I said what I said, and it is what it is. But at this point, what's the point? At this point, what is the point? Like I said, I appreciate the fact, although I don't really mess with Ray Allen like that, because since the things that she's done and the fact that what this is what gets me about Ray Allen. I know you may see this or you may hear about this, whatever you're saying. But let me explain. Since I said something before that kind of touched you and had you thinking differently, let me say this as well. Hopefully, because I love the shop. How you doing, baby? Hopefully, this right here hits you the same way as what you said previously hit you. What I said. At this point, what's the point? See, I think that a lot of people on here run around here wanting to prove that they're not a punk, they're not soft, they're not weak, they're not this, they're not that. When you know who you are, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. I understand no one likes to be lied on. We like to correct the lies. We like to make sure everything is done. But what looks bad on your part, Ray Allen, is this. We've been said this about this individual. You've been seeing this about this individual. You witnessed it firsthand. You witnessed it, how it goes down with people that don't agree with him. And you were still there to support him in his bullshit. Now that the shoe have turned and you are on the receiving end of the nonsense, it has become you fighting for your truth. What's the point? The people that don't like you is not going to like you. People who don't believe you is not going to believe you. People that is going to lie for him or take up for him or still be around him and give him the same type of admiration that you have given him previously when this stuff went down with me, with Deanna, with James, with Rick, with Tracy, with whomever on site, with Quanta, you know what I'm saying? With whomever. The same way that you stuck around while you were seeing this, because you said that you're bright and you haven't lost your faculties. What's up, Kelly? How you doing, baby? You said that you're bright and you haven't lost your faculties. Well, it's not. So you was aware what was happening. Everything that I've said has been true, has been proven because you've actually have not only witnessed it, you're now going through it. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? And everyone else in the chat. So at this point, what is the point? The same people that will fight tooth and nail for him 4 or 5 years ago are the same people that will fight tooth and nail for him today. There may be a couple other people, like, saying, I saw the video that you mentioned about Cap, I guess, saying he addressed you or said something about you or referred to you, whatever. What's the point? What's your end game, Rayala? See, that's what you need to understand. On here in this sector, with these people who like this confusion and conflummel bull crap, you have to ask yourself, what's your end game? What's up, Terry? Ashley, Lee. You have to ask yourself, what is it that you hoping to accomplish with this? What are you hoping to get across from this? Because the people who are going to believe you are going to believe you. People who's not going to believe you are not going to believe you. And it all is dependent on how you carry yourself, what you have done. I know it may not sound right, but you know the people and how they move in this sector. You know their mentalities. You know how they move. You know how they act. You know how they interact. What's up, Terry? So you know what? I mean, one more time. I don't know these people, you know, but um, you know how these people move. You know how these people get down. You know how these people operate. You know how these people have previously operated. You know how these people been sucked into whatever image or lifestyle or friendship or relationship with each other. Who's been here for a while? Who have seen it? So you know that people, like I said, whoever's going to believe you is going to believe you. Whoever don't like you is not going to like you. Whoever likes him is going to like him, regardless of what it is. Because you're one of those people. When I said the exact same thing that you're saying, Ray Ellen, about this individual, tried to manipulate, tried to control, got mad when I wouldn't fall in quote unquote line with the BS. You just step up and say, you know what? Food Junkie is right. Food Junkie didn't do anything crazy or wrong. This is what happened. But like I said, I'm not attacking you. Because like I said, I don't have nothing against anyone really, to be honest with you, because I can truly turn this off and live my life in real life and not just say it like a lot of people on here say, well, when I turn this off, I don't expect, no, no. I'm going to be completely honest, like, as I've always been completely honest with everyone. You know, I listen to everything when I'm moving around in my real life. Like I said, it's like white noise in the back, cleaning, shopping, driving, doing whatever I do. But at some point, you need to come to a decision as what's your end game. How far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to operate? How far are you willing to kind of like stoop? You know, it's no longer about, because like I said, after 2 or 3 videos, it's no longer about proving that you're not a punk. It's something that you're trying to do that you want to do. Proving that you're not a punk was the first couple of videos. Proving that you're not soft is the first couple of videos. After that, what's the point? Addressing the lie. Like I said, I believe your story more so than his story. Because your story closely resembles what my experience is with this said individual. I've always said I can't tell you what someone's interaction is with you and how you interact with this individual. All I can go by is my experience, my personal experience with said individual or individuals. And if your story closely resemble my experience with someone, I'm more inclined to believe what you're saying because it pretty much verify what I have experienced, my perception of said individuals. It doesn't negate or it doesn't stop me from seeing who you are. It doesn't stop me from experiencing or also remember what I've experienced with you and what I've witnessed that you've done. I say in this experience, I'm closely, I'm closer drawn to your situation and your experience than the other person's. That's all it's saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, Ray Allen, that you have done some messed up stuff on here, be it provoked or unprovoked. be it asked or ordered to do it, or because, like you said several times in several videos, you have a kind heart and you wanted to help. You can't sit up here and now, after the stuff that you've done, you said out of your own mouth, just like your faculties are there, so am I. I'm great at critically listening. I am great at critically hearing people for what they say. You said with the whole copyright thing, you wanted to know, so you looked it up. Why was that important to you? Why was it important that you find out what trademark was what and looking things up? Like, to me, that's going too far. So it don't matter who asked you. If you were asked, you did it on your own. Like I said, my experience with you is that out of the blue, I received the email or emails from you with people's business that I didn't ask for, that I didn't know, that I didn't care about. See, I think that what is kind of bothering people or bothering you, or which is kind of crazy, people who have experienced you before know what you have done, know what you're capable of doing. So it's little to no empathy for what you're going through now. It's little to no empathy for what you're going through now. And I'm saying it's good, bad, and indifferent. I'm just saying it is what it is. People who have experienced you, Ray Allen, know that you will send out information. And it's no different than what Sean did, that you said that Sean did. You said that he sent out stuff and it's considered, because y'all use the same words, because these are the words that you told him to use previously. So he's using the same words you told him that you have given him on you. This whole doxing thing, definition of doxing. Well, it's not doxing if I said send it to you. But when you release it with malicious intent, it becomes, then I'm not the doxer, you're the doxer. Well, didn't you say that you sent people stuff and it's not up to you, but it's up to them if they're releasing it or posting it or showing it with malicious intent? That's the same thing Sean did and Sean does. Now, I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg, who you taught him or he taught you, but the mere fact that y'all are repeating the same verbiage the same way about the same thing looks crazy to people. Like, just like you say, you're not crazy, we're not crazy. We know, we've seen what he's done. We heard what he said happened. We heard him say these things several times. Now we're hearing you say the same thing about him. Those things, like, so for someone like me, I see it all. I understand it all. But people who don't, who need to be spoon fed information, who needs to be spoon fed stuff, where you going to be getting biscuits? You not getting enough biscuits? Fine. No, there's this breakfast place over by the new house that is really, really good and very, very reasonable. They have the biggest, best biscuits, like sandwich biscuits. Well, it's not. So, the same thing you'll spend at McDonald's, you'll spend less, like half the price at this place. Anyways, but yeah, it's the same verbiage. Oh, I didn't do it. All I did was send it to somebody and they released it. But what was the point of sending it to someone? Especially something they didn't ask for. If someone didn't ask for information, why give that information? What was the purpose of giving them that information? That purpose was for them to release it. So you could have the information out there, but you can also have plausible deniability. It's like I said, I don't know how these people act on here, Like I said, I don't know. I know of everybody. I know of everybody, but I don't know anyone. And you kept saying, really, that no one really knew you. No one really knows you. Only three people in your life knew you. That's your son, your stepmom, and the guy that you're with right now. So we don't know you. All we know is what you have done. All we know is of you. So when someone says, "Oh, I don't know her," they don't know you. All they know is what you've done. And if that is not who you are, then they don't know you. They have a perception of who you are based on what you've done, based on what you've shown us. There's very few people on here that actually live in who they are, not only online, but also on here. Now, yes, that's variations of who we all are, but it's not going to be drastically different. Like me, I'm going to be the same person with you and without you, in front of your face or without you. Oh, not without you, you know what I'm saying? Not in your face. It's not going to be some vast difference to where, oh my God, you are so different. I can't believe that. Is it? No, I'm gonna be the same sarcastic individual in person. I'm gonna be the same person who is going to, you know what I'm saying, not shy away from my intelligence, not shy away from my sense of comprehension, shy away from my morality. Now, how it's viewed in person opposed to how it's viewed on here are two different things. Because I know that when I'm on a panel, I don't speak as well or speak as much as I do, you know what I'm saying, when I'm on my own channel by myself. Because I have respect for the people that is on the panel with me. So I don't mind falling back because I don't need to be seen. I'm not gonna light my hair on fire in order for me to be noticed and to be seen. I don't need that type of attention. I get that attention in real life. I get that type of interaction in real life. So I don't need it here on here. Like I don't crave that. So yes, there's subtle differences in my behavior depending on where I'm at and who I'm with. But for the most part, the crux of who I am, how I act, how I interact is going to be the same here and offline. So you have a sense of who I am. You have a sense of knowing me. You have a sense of knowing who I am. But when I say that only three people in my life over 75 years have ever really truly known me, I know that you think that you're getting down with that. But I told you, I, food junkie, hear what you don't say, see what you don't show, which means that you've been hiding yourself from the world. Like, and you said it by your own will, but that means that for 75 years, you've been hiding who you are. You've been disguised as something that you are not in order, for whatever reason, to protect yourself, to protect your energy, to protect your peace. It can be looked at that way. But it also can be looked at as you've been hiding who you are for 75 years to deceive people. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when y'all be talking and telling yourselves what's not, you reveal so much more about who you are and your character and what you are willing to do and what you have done. It's not a tale to say, oh, well, no one really knows me and you're 75 years old and you've been ingrained and entrenched in a group, regardless here on YouTube or regardless of people in your real life, you've been entrenched in these situations where no one really truly knew you because you chose to hide who you are. You chose to disguise who you are. You chose to give them a picture of who you are that is not truly authentic. If I can give anyone and all you guys advice on here is be your most authentic self at all times. Not everyone's going to like it. It may not give you the numbers. It may not give you the financial gains that y'all get on here. But in the end, you will be much more happy with yourself than going through drama and conflict and situations where you're hiding who you are and then having to come to explain yourself. But yeah, Rihanna, like At this point, what's the point of the back and forth between you, Sean, and addressing even Deanna, and I think you addressed Cap as well as some people like that. While I appreciate you heard what I said and got you to think differently, my question would be and is, why did it take you so long when I've been saying the same things for the past 4 to 5 years? My story hasn't changed. My experience with said individuals haven't changed. And all I have been doing for the past 4 to 5 years is speaking on my experience with people, my experience in this environment, and how my experience showed me who people are. And once I saw it, I chose to walk away and ask to be left alone from these individuals. Now you're experiencing exactly what I said I've experienced 4 to 5 years ago, but you not only are you experiencing it, you've seen it for yourself. Just like you warned Cap, I was warning y'all. And I understand you don't really get it until it happens to you. Because, like I always said, people think that they're special. It won't happen to me. Oh, not me. I'm the one who's laughing and joking and ha 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 with you, quote unquote, traveling with you. I'm the one who's talking behind the scenes, passing information back and forth with you. But one thing that you don't get, one thing that you don't understand, well, you probably understand, but you thought that you were special, is that everyone has a turn. It takes one time where you don't fall in line. And it's not a good thing back then. It's just a thing. Like I said, and it's not like, oh my God, I was no, no, no. It's not that. Trust me, because I'm always gonna be food junkie. Always have been, always will be. But it takes one time not to give this individual that type of attention that they want, that they crave, due to their own abandonment issues. So they feel slighted. They feel like, oh well, let me, since you're not giving me what I want, what I need, what I crave, let me turn against you. And it's first it starts off real, like, the subtle. Then it becomes a full on campaign. You're experiencing it now. You've experienced it for the past what? Let you tell it, year or so. The people that you were close with in this group who is close to this individual and don't want to fall out with this individual, don't want to, what I'm saying, be abandoned themselves by this individual, they start turning against you. You start moving funny. You start acting funny and let them tell it. They'll still communicate with you, hoping to grab information so they can take back to this individual, so they can be more ingrained to this individual, more close to this individual. It's a crazy cycle that y'all put yourselves through. People think that you are or you were so close and entrenched with him because you've done things. You can call it doxing, you can call it looking up information, you can call it passive information, what's not, but you've done it. We all know that you've done it. We all seen that you've done it. And you can say you're not going to change because you have a good heart. That could be true. I'm not going to doubt that. I'm not here to try to drag, or roast, or gag. I don't do all that stuff. I just say what I want to say and keep it moving. But you've done things. You've said things. You were part of things that have people questioning you. And this whole thing between Deanna and you, I don't get that. I understand context clues are very important being able to decipher and hear and critically think and critically move and critically maneuver, that's fine. And I'm not talking about your family. But one thing that we can't deny is what happened. Be it good, be it bad, be it indifferent. That's your child. Protect your child. Protect your son with all your heart. Fight for your child. But you said he's 52 years old right now? You've done all you can do to raise him. He's older than me. You have done everything that you possibly could do. Remember, I was there when this whole thing jumped off and jumped out. Did we talk about it? Yes, we talked about it. It's no different. We talked about what happened with your son, the charges that was up against him, and the things he was accused of and found guilty of. It's no different than us talking about that than it is different than me driving, talking mess, talking ish, and avoiding an accident where no one got damaged. There's no different. I can't be mad at that. I can't be upset with that. It happened while I was driving, while I was live on YouTube. Now, what pissed me off about my situation was then people lying about it. People calling the police. People making videos and inserting themselves into something that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the difference. People did things and told lies on me. No one lied on your child. It seems as though you're more mad with Deanna than the person who actually released the information. You're having more back and forth, going back and forth with Deanna than you are having with the person who released the information, who started this whole situation, who got the ball rolling. Now, I don't know what you've done with Grish and how you handled Grish and this and the third was not, but I see how you handled Deanna. Why you go back and forth with her? She's not going to let you talk. Just like you're not a punk, she's not a punk. None of us are punks on here. We fight who we want to fight, and we fight how we want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And Deanna, trust me, Deanna can fight for herself. But my thing is, once again with the title, at this point, what is the point? Going back and forth with Deanna, going back and forth with Sean, addressing each and every person who's talking about you or who have talked about you or not, what is the point? Addressing Rick. If it's a lie, it's a lie. But the lie's not damaging you. Who cares? I get lied about all the time. Hell, I'm being called piss on my dick. Well, I'm not being called that. But this individual named me piss on my dick. You know that's not true. All y'all over there knew it wasn't true. Everyone on here who have seen me, watched me move on here for the past several years knows that's not true. So why am I going to come on here screaming at y'all? I'll read you and roast you and gag you over it and laugh in your face about it. Because once again, I know who I am. I know my experience. I know the distractions. I know all these things. Once I point it out once, I'm not going to keep on fighting with you about that. And I don't understand. Your son did get charged and convicted of these things. Yes, you did go about changing the laws. You did do these things. You've admitted it, and Sean admitted it. And like you said, like I said, I'm not here to beat you up or anything like that, but like you said, when you was on the team with them, yes, he did come on here and praise you for being the individual that changed things on Lipstick Alley. And now he's using it against you. Yes, he did do that. Like he praised you for changing the laws in your son's situation. He said, y'all leave Ray Allen alone because she's an older woman and all she has is time to look things up and the resources to look things up because she changed the laws X, Y, and Z. She changed the policies X, Y, and Z. How much more protection and want for you want him to do with that? His history is not to jump in a fight. His instinct is to instigate. You know that. His instincts is to instigate and watch the shit burn down. Now, right now, you're caught in the fire. And you're surprised that you're getting burned. That's his instincts. He told us this years ago. He used to start stuff when he was a kid just to watch people fight. Over there in the Zoom that y'all be so proud of. Oh, we get down over here. We fight each other over here. Oh, y'all should be watching this, da da da. For his enjoyment. That's what narcissists do. But once again, you thought you were special. You thought that you were different. You thought that y'all relationship, because y'all transfer information and legal expertise with one another, that it wouldn't happen to you. No one is special. No one is special. That's why it's so easy for me to be like, I don't know these people. Well, it's not because I don't know y'all. I'm not special. I know that if I watched you do this to someone else unprovoked, if I watched someone try to destroy someone unprovoked just for their mere enjoyment, what makes me think that I'm special? That you wouldn't do it to me? Think about it. Y'all have all these little secrets. Oh, I don't want to look bad. I don't want people to do this. I want people to think that about me. Imagine, all y'all who hear this, imagine if I didn't say, yes, I sent that man a picture of my dick. And I was ashamed or tried to hide it, or like I said, my husband watched my videos. So my husband knows everything that happened. Like I said, plus he was here. If I was ashamed or embarrassed or trying to hide that, do you realize what type of power that would have given that man over me? See, that's why I say tell the shit. I know y'all want to keep some shit from science. I got some shit still that I haven't said. But I'm gonna say enough shit to get you up off me, even if it makes me not in the best light. Even if it puts me not in the best light. But no one has power over me. Now, for me, now I don't know about for everybody else, but for me, that's real power. That's real power. I've done it. Oh well, now what? Okay. That's why the docs doesn't work on me. That's why looking up the information doesn't work on me. Remember when Fabe and QB dropped down in Tim Blaine's chat and said they're gonna dox me at 9 o'clock when I was live, and people came over here telling me that? Okay, I look forward to it. And what did they dox? Everything that I said about myself was true. Yes, I went to Morehouse. Yes, I did graduate from Morehouse. Yes, I graduated when I went back to school with a 3.97 GPA from college. That's my name. So what? What you gonna do about it? Yes, I've been detained several times for whooping somebody's ass, which lets you know I'm not afraid to be detained for beating your ass. What? No, I don't have a criminal record. No, there's no evictions. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I had a PPP loan that was forgiven. Why? Because I have a business. See, a lot of y'all got these long stuff because it happened in it. My business was back in 2014. I've been having business since then, since I've been to school as a designer, as an artist. I've had a business and something in my name, EIN number. So when it was offered, why wouldn't I take it? It did affect my business. What's up, baby? How you doing, V? V, how are you doing, baby? I haven't seen you in a minute. Happy New Year to you. So yeah, there's no, let's say you can't dox me and oh my god, let me hide this. No, okay, it happened. I told y'all that. It's none of your business. So I don't even know why you think that you should know anything about me like on that level. But since you want to look it up, yeah, it happened. Now what? I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe y'all that. I don't owe y'all my personal life. I don't owe y'all what goes on behind these cameras in my life. I don't owe you, just like I don't expect that from you. That's good, sweetheart. How about your holidays? Hope you had a great holidays. I know your house was beautiful, and I've I waited because I just moved into a new house. V. I don't know if you knew, but I didn't decorate for the holiday season this year. But what I did do is after the holiday, like I ordered like a whole bunch of clearance stuff from online from different places to prepare for this year's holiday season. Yeah, I'm having two Christmas trees. The color scheme is already done. It's gonna match the two rooms the Christmas tree is gonna be in. I'm thinking about a third Christmas tree, but I don't know just yet. But I'm ordering all that stuff. I'm waiting for all that stuff to come in so I can put it into store so I can, you know what I'm saying, play with it around the holiday time. But yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah. So y'all don't know V is a phenomenal crafter, designer, decorator, DIY person. Like she's good. Really, 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 really good. Really, really good. Really, 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 really good. Like beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And I love seeing her decorations and designs. Like she is phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Um, and very elegant. Like she's like crafty, like I'm crafty, but she's a little bit more feminine with hers. I'm a little bit more masculine with my how I craft stuff. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that. Y'all, off topic for a quick second. We'll get back on it in a second, but since V came here, let's talk about some designs right quick. So V, both my Christmas trees are white. I bought two white Christmas trees, um, white lights with the white wiring so they can blend into the Christmas tree. And in the one room, I'm doing champagne, rose gold, red. Yeah, those was so that tree's gonna be that color. Um, and gold accents as well. But in the other room, it's going to be silver and gold with a white Christmas tree. So yeah, and then of course translucent ornaments and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yes, it's gonna be nice. So yeah, and I think I ordered too much stuff, but I'd rather have a extremely full Christmas tree than a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. But yeah, so this year all I put out was like one little thing that I found in one of the boxes as we moved because we moved. You know, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. But yeah, so that's that. But yeah, Ray Allen, I definitely need to ask you at this point, what's the point? What's your end game? What are you hoping to accomplish by this? Because like I said, I realized very fairly quickly based on how y'all act and how people act and respond on here, there's no end game, and I don't have time for that. My life is really um, set. There's a beginning, there's an end for with things for me. Some things may linger, but I'm not going to be involved in the lingering aspect or process of it. I will address it when I need to address it. I understand right now you getting attention and you are feel like you're fighting for your life, but the reality is you can choose to walk away. Think of this situation like a pool, not a deep pool, just a regular pool. Let's say 3 feet. There's a bunch of splashing and turmoil and craziness in it, and it's fun for a moment when you playing chicken in the pool and you splashing people, da 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 da. But when you get tired of doing it, what do? You get up and you leave. You watch it from the sidelines. You may dry off and go get dressed and leave, but you get out that pool. When you say that you're tired or you're done or you don't want to do it anymore, but yet you're still in that pool in the middle of the chaos and the confusion, that's choice. At some point, you did everything that you can do. Like I said, not telling you not to fight for your son and not to fight what's going on, but what are we fighting for? Like at this point, what are we fighting for? That situation happened several years ago, and it was released. The information was released to these streets. So the situation happened prior to that. So in 2025, what is it that you want? People to stop talking about it? They're not going to. They're not going to stop talking about it. Stop mentioning it? They're not going to stop doing that. If people are lying on your child, that's one thing, but there's no lie. It's court records, there's newspaper articles. And all we did during that time that we talked about it was read the articles. The same way you look stuff up to see if someone had a trademark, the same thing that people did to look up to see what happened with your child based on the court case. I said we all can do that. It's very easy. We can look at we look at the city, the county, the court situation. I said y'all do that all the time. It doesn't. You're not. I hate to say this, and I'm not coming against you with that, but you're not special, sweetheart. Nothing about you is special. Just like there's nothing about me that is special. Absolutely nothing about me is special. If I've done it, oh well, I done it. Now what? Is it going to change anything? Not on your end and not on my end. So what? It happened. It hurts. It's embarrassing. Well, not for me, but it hurt. It may hurt you. It may be embarrassing to you. It's not, but it happened. Now what? What is it that you want? What's the end game? You want people to stop doing it? They're not going to stop. Anytime you get caught up in some mess, it's coming up. Anytime you talk mess about people, they're going to bring up your son. Now what? I mean, and that's just the facts of it. And it's not me being nasty toward you or talking mess about you, but that is the facts of the situation. You're going to go through this whole situation all over again every time someone brings up your child? He did it. He did it. Found guilty of it. Now, I don't know if the record's expunged because I don't care enough about all that. And even if it was just a story that was in the paper, it was still in the paper. But the mere fact that he was found guilty of doing it, and there's witness statements and things, come on now, like, I think that I understand the protecting of a child, but damn, you're not going to protect a murderer. See, these motherfucking contractors on my goddamn nerves. Sorry. Y'all probably didn't hear that, but the alarm went off. I'm still expecting the contractors to be downstairs in the basement. Babe, was that you? So they're downstairs in the contractor? They're downstairs? You know how to see what the hell's going on? Or you'll give it a couple of minutes. What time is it? Fucking 11:30. Okay. Idiots. Y'all just sorry that y'all. I went downstairs to see what was going on. Because I said we're getting work done. We're getting work. Thank you. We're getting work done on the house, like the basement. We're finishing the basement, stuff like that. And it's been a situation. Like I said, we're adding a bathroom and finishing it out. But yeah, I should do a story on that. Like I said, I'm on the verge of being detained again for beating somebody's ass. But I have to have my husband handle it because if I keep handling it, it's not gonna be a good thing for real. Cause one thing about me is this. Like I said before, it was a brief interruption. Um, I'm very black and white in my real life. When there's a time frame, stick to the time frame. And right now we're a month behind schedule on this house. Like I said, the reason I didn't do anything for the holiday season is because I've been having work done on this house. And once again, like I'm confused. Like this is kind of off topic of the Ray Allen thing, but it's still on the same thing of at this point, what's the point? When people can afford to get their house renovated or fixed up and put in the way in which they want it to be, what's the reading that? What's the reading that? What's the read in? Because the thing is, whatever, regardless, if you're buying something and something is yours and in your name and you're going through the process of making it your own, you're going to knock down walls. You're going to add things to it. And that's the problem with me right there. My thing is this: the work is fine. Like my crafting studio, because it was a space where they it was a space over the garage. You know what I'm saying? But my crafting studio, floors are fine, the walls are fine, ceiling is fine, the storage solution is fine, the closet is fine, everything is fine. The work is great, but it's like pulling teeth to get you to do the work. The kitchen was an experience. I told them I'm moving in on a certain date, so I need the kitchen to be done. I moved in, and there were no countertops in the kitchen. So I went 4 days in this house, moving in, putting stuff in, cleaning with no countertops in my kitchen. That pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? So it was that situation. So it was the studio, it was the kitchen, and now it's the basement. It was three things I wanted to do. Oh damn! Right. And all I'm asking you to do is do the business. Because what they don't understand is what I had to tell the contractor the other day is you not doing your business is affecting my business. Because I can't have clients and people coming to the house, you know what I'm saying, when the house is in disarray. Now they understood that I was moving. They got that. Yeah, he's moving, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, let's give him a couple of months. But when you give me a deadline and a timeline, I'm giving that to my clients. So they're calling me, asking me what's going on, and contacting me was not. And I can't give them the services that they said they needed and wanted, or couldn't give them during the holiday season was not because I'm not prepared for it. It makes me look crazy. This whole situation, it pisses me off. Yeah. So, to my husband, please, you need to handle that because if I handle it, you have to get the bail money ready. What's up, Treasure baby? I'm so happy you're safe and your property is safe and your house is safe, you guys. Yeah, watch Treasure's last couple videos and you know, you know what I'm talking about. You know, that's his business to say. But yeah, Ray Allen, at this point, what's the point? Like I'm confused. Like, what's your end game? What is it that you're hoping to accomplish? And like I said, no one's ever like I said, we can't although like I said, I believe more your story because your story more aligns with my story and my experience with this individual. But with that, I still don't forget what you've done previously. I can't forget what you've done previously. What you've done previously is something that will always be in the back of my mind when it's toward you. But I do have a couple of questions though. Like thing is, like I said, Rihanna, you owe people apologies. You really do. Like I know you owe me an apology, which I don't want it because I don't do apologies. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you need to at least acknowledge. Damn, Food Junkie was right. Damn, James was right. Although I'm pissed off with Deanna right now because what she did with my child, my perception, she was right about this individual. I think that's what people are really kind of looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like acknowledgement of your part in this whole situation. You want people to believe that you didn't do anything, and there's people who have experienced what you've done know that's not true. So that's why you're not getting the type of you're getting the views and the clicks or it's not, and the people talking about you, but you're not getting the damn that's fucked up what he did to you. Because first of all, we don't even know what he did to you. We don't know what he did to you. We don't know. All we know is that y'all are no longer you no longer support him and he no longer supports you. And if that's the case, so what? He turned. I mean, the people that turned against you for him are the people that wasn't there for you anyway. They were for him. You know. So yeah, at this point, what's the point? What are you hoping to accomplish by keep on going back and forth on a daily basis to get your numbers up, to get your thing up? And you can say that's not what you want, but at this point, it looks like that because if when you're addressing everyone, when you are looking at everything and acknowledging everything and whatever, but you're not really saying anything because that's what it's like. It's a lot of noise being made, but nothing's really being said. You're addressing Rick, telling Rick that he lied, addressing Deanna, saying that she did something that she clearly said she did not do. You know, you're acknowledging that you don't want to be part of nothing, which is fine. No one wants to be part of anything was not once you've been burned and scarred. But there's a reason why you don't want to be a part of it because you were scarred previously because you were too involved. You put yourself too close to the fire to where you can't get burned. You know, y'all heard the story about the frog and the scorpion. You know, you were the frog, the individual was the scorpion. It just here's what it is. You tried to take this individual across the river, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you were different, thinking that you were special, thinking that they wouldn't sting you. Now that he stung you, and you get and in the story, the frog drowns and dies, but before he does, he asks the scorpion, "Why did you do this? I'm trying to help you." And the scorpion says, "It's in my nature. It's what I do. It's in his nature. Is what he does. You may be going along for a little bit, but sooner or later, that thing is gonna come out, and you're gonna get stung." I'm just saying, y'all. But yeah, you know, at this point, what's the point? At this point, what is the point? You know, what's your end game? I gave you a little something earlier for you to think about. I hope me asking you what your end game is and what you're hoping to accomplish is something that you think about, that you ponder. And I said, you don't have to come here and tell us because, you know what I'm saying, some things we don't have to know. But you need to ask yourself, what is my end game? What is it that I'm hoping to accomplish? And am I accomplishing these things? Am I going through the method to leave the situation in a better place, in a better standing, not only with, saying, whatever you want to do here on the social medias, but with myself. Am I comfortable with what's going on? Am I comfortable and happy with what's going down? And if the answer is no, only you can change that. And if the answer is yes, you keep doing what you're doing. Even if you want to address me in a way that is, where you think you get down, remember, I hear what you don't say. But also, remember, I also have a history. And my memory is just as good, if not better. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful. That's not a threat, so please don't think it's a threat. I'm just saying, but be mindful. It's not, like I always say, when y'all think y'all are getting down with people, y'all think that y'all are doing y'all big ones. I hear what you're not saying. And that's what I'm, but James, like, see what I'm saying? I heard that too. And my point is, she said that while saying that only three people in her life really know her. You know what I'm saying? You say that James know you because he said something about you when you was in his chat, was not, or he was on Deanna's panel, whatever. You know what I'm saying, talking about you, whatever, this and the third. But you say that while still at the same time saying that only three people in your life really knew you, and that's the man that you're with now, your son, and your stepmom. I'm saying it's the contradiction. It's the contradiction of statements. Like I said, we hear. Well, I don't know about we. I hear everything, and I know you're like me. You hear it too. Like I said, we know of each other. We know you and I know each other more so than we know a lot of people on here. Now, do you know every aspect about me? No. Do I know every aspect about you? No. But we know more of about each other than the majority of people on here. But can I say I know James? No. No. Can I say that I know Deanna? No. I know of Deanna and I know some things of how she moves and how she have moved in the past based on things, but I don't know, no, like you understand, with a definitive doubt. Right. You know what she's done to you, how she attacked you. You know what that was. So you talked about that experience. So you know of her through that experience, but you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? And that people want to get technical when they want to get technical. People want to get you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, people want to be, you know what I'm saying, that when they want to be that, but realize no, we don't know each other like that. We really truly don't. We know of you, we know what you've done, we know how you moved on here, but the reality is we don't know you. You know what I'm saying? I know my experience of you. Is that the complete story of your life? Probably not. But it's what I've experienced of you, is what I've experienced with you. And that's just what it is. Like, and it's like I said, and it's not a good thing, not a bad thing, it's not a read, not a roast. It's none of those things. It's just that's the reality of the situation. Everyone wants to live in this fantasy world where they're more important than they actually are. I tell y'all from the very beginning, I'm nobody to y'all, but I'm everybody to me. You know what I'm saying? I may be nothing at all to everyone on here, but to me, I'm everything. And I don't expect people to treat me like I'm everything to them. As long as I treat myself like that, as long as I know my self worth, as long as I know what's going on. Like I said, if you're telling me that only out of 75 years of living, only three people truly knew you, and you have this full engaging life, like I said, either you are hiding from people or you're being for a couple of reasons, be it that you don't trust or you're being deceptive. Either way, that's a you problem. It's not a us problem. So I'm pretty sure in your life, anyone on here, there's more than three people who actually truly know who you are. And if you live 75 years, then, you know, that's what, once every 25 years that someone gets to know you. Once every 25 years, someone gets to know you. That's not an existence at all that I want to be part of. But that's just, once again, that's just me being illogical, thinking critically. Like, that's like Patrice Cunningham. We actually talked on the phone. We actually discussed the surgery she was going to have. We actually talked about the things that she was going through. I told y'all, I went out and specifically bought fabric to make her some moon moves and stuff like that off the strength. No charge, no nothing, because she said that when she have her surgery for her shoulder, that's called a broken wing, she won't be able to get dressed and do certain things, you know what I'm saying, as far as her clothing options. Me being a designer, me being someone who can sew and create certain things, I would have to buy her some real, well, without embossing jazzy fabric was not to help her have not the traditional moo but a real jazzy moo situation to help her with her little sling when she got her little sling when she got her shoulder surgery was not. So yeah, it's crazy. And then like once I got into it with that individual, I became trash, a landfill. Okay, baby. I'll be all that. It's yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy behavior. It doesn't sound right. And then you want people to believe when y'all fall out or when something happens that it's not something. It's not what it is. It is. It's definitely that. It's crazy. That's crazy behavior. You meet these people. What's that? Hell, D. Ramsey. We hung out twice. Then all of a sudden, I ain't nobody. If it wasn't for, I wouldn't be. No, if it wasn't for, bitch, you wouldn't be. Now we see how true that is. You know what I'm saying? We see how true that is. Without him, you go crazy. Without him, I'm just fine. Without him, I thrive. Because I thrived in real life prior to. I was trying to be part of the cool kids. Same thing, like I said, the people that I got in with over there that I've actually addressed were the people that I actually had relationships with who did wanted to attack. Leo, D, him, Johnny Mac. Those are the people that, you know what I'm saying, that I actually got into it with over there. Everyone else, I don't know y'all. I want the minions. Keep the help. I want the head. That's what I'll fight with. I'll fight with the head. The help, y'all can run around here talking all shit you want to. I don't know y'all. I ain't talk to y'all. But let me be a little messy right quick, y'all. And girl, I ain't attacking you, but I got a question. I'm not attacking you, girl, but I got a question. Let me be a little messy. It's always James bring out messing me. But Queen V Tut, weren't you D's a spoon coon? Queen V Tut, weren't you D Ramsey's a spoon coon? Wasn't you her moderator? I was the head man, well, the only man moderator for D Ramsey, and Queen V Tut, weren't you the only, well, the one like the head female moderator over there for D Ramsey? And now look how entrenched you was with Club Chat. Because you're not a side eye. Because you haven't been there long enough to be a side eye. But how entrenched you are with did Sean snatch you from D Ramsey, Queen V Tut? I'm just asking. Be a little messy. Be a little messy. I'm just saying. So one thing that Rihanna did say is kind of true. Or was true when she said it. I saw it when she said it. When she said that he'll befriend people and discard you and take some of your people with them. First person I thought of was Queen V Tut. I'm like, oh, she's real prevalent over there at the club chat situation. She's real prevalent. Okay. Okay. Girl, get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. I'm just asking the question. I'm just being a little messy asking the question. She told you, I see stuff like that. I recognize it. I'm quiet about it. Oh, okay. Just like I see Patrice Cunningham over in Olivia's channel all the time. Girl, what are you doing over there? Okay. I mean, y'all can go where y'all want to go. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just asking questions because it just look real, real suspect to me. Anyways, let me go check on these contractors, see what's going on. Oh, James, don't judge me. I'm getting my house renovated. Sorry. You know. I know that somehow is a read on here. I'm getting my house renovated. So don't judge me. Y'all don't judge me. I know somehow that's a read on here. But when someone got their regular ass bathroom fixed, it was a praising. I'm just saying. Ooh, right. I'm a bum too, baby. I'm a bum. Oh my god. I live in a rat trap. Girl. I had to get my house renovated. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Let me check on these contractors. And I will talk to you crazy kids later. I love you guys, but as always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, this is your boy, Food Junkie. And I'm out, y'all. But like I said, at this point, Ray Allen, what's the point, baby? Like, really? I said, you know, while I'm on your side in the situation, I still can't forget all the shit that you've done prior to the situation. I'm just on your side because I don't like him. Oh, sorry, I don't like his character, and I need that to be more something that needs to be, what I'm saying, exposed and start. I'll be quiet. Well, everyone can't do it like I do it, but yeah, you know, yeah. Anyway, y'all, till next time, this is your boy Food Junkie. Like the video, please. I'm out. Bye.